The one and only, the illustrious Mr. Natic's feelings on.
Wait, hold on. There we go. I'll do this. Do that. Okay, perfect. All right, what I'm gonna do is make this smaller. Make it bigger. Make it smaller. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. I don't know what the intro is gonna be, but I'm thinking of who you got. Simple as that. We just listen off the top 5 incredible pieces of art we can come to with our bit of commentary on it. That's all.
All right, I'm down with that, sir. I'm down with that.
And these are going to be, some of these lists might be controversial. Some of them might be like what you expect, but these are just personal opinions. As with all art, it's all subjective. So
You about
what
to
you
say
love is
some
what you love.
You about to say some bullshit. I know it.
Nah.
Well, go ahead. Not bad, bro.
All right. My number 5 gangster movie is Toy Story 4. No, it's no.
No. Okay. You joking or you dead ass?
I'm joking. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do, top 5 gangster movies.
All right.
Ring or whatever shows up. All right, top 5 gangster movies. Now this is gangster. Could be mob, right?
Yes.
Mobster, gangster, organized crime.
Yes.
So yeah. So that's what we're labeling as a gangster movie. So it does sound like I'm about to say some bullshit because I'm putting a lot of
put a lot of sauce in it right now,
putting
bro.
a lot of caveats in there. Okay.
All right.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Please, sir, proceed.
Okay. Number 5 for the best gangster movies ever. I'm going to go with Infernal Affairs, the movie that they made The Departed after. The Departed is a remake of Infernal Affairs. It is the same exact concept, except it doesn't have cool Matt Damon and angry Jack Nicholson and who else? Mark Wahlberg. This is the original. I'm a bit of a prude when it comes to movies.
See. Already you're making me mad right now, bro, because you really digging in the bottom of the crates looking for these movies.
But no, this is a gangster, one of the best gangsters. They've remade it, and Scorsese got an Oscar for it. It's got fucking Eric Sang in it.
Who?
Andy Lau.
Who?
Anthony Wong.
Who is these motherfuckers you speaking of? You feel like these are household names. What is we talking about right now?
I'm talking about like, yo, you never heard of McDonald's, bro? Are you serious? No, these are legendary Chinese actors. Like there are Tom Hanks and Denzel. But Infernal Affairs, easily the best, because it's because the one is set in Boston. This is more like organized crime, and it actually has more twist than The Departed. But that's what I went with for my number 5. Okay. So if you know it's going to get crazier after that.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. All right, proceed.
All right, well, what is your number 5?
This motherfucker picked some bullshit.
You like The Departed, so you have to like Infernal Affairs.
Bruh, okay. All right. Let me see. Where is my shit at? All right. My number 5. This is one everybody should know. All right. Also Martin Scorsese. Also a classic. Casino.
That's good. I don't have anything bad to say about Casino.
Joe Pesci is a tour de force. Did he win an Oscar? I can't remember. If he did it, he should have won an Oscar. De Niro, like, come on, bro. Like this is like the title alone is enough to say, okay. Now, higher on the list, I got more favorites than that one, but for the sake of this debate, and I want the audience to actually know what the fuck we're talking about when we talking about gangster movies.
They do.
They don't. Nobody gonna know that shit you just said, bro.
Well, I'm putting you on. I'm putting you on right now.
All right. I'm gonna Google that fucking movie. That better be a real movie too, at that. But
Why would I make up a movie?
because you
I'm not a
petty,
psych. I'm not a
you,
psychopath. Look it up. It's a good movie. Casino. Just the poster with them holding the cigars. That's a damn good movie. I can't talk shit on that. I can't say anything bad about it. De Niro's great.
all right. That's my number five. You go next, man. What the
Okay.
this
All
list
right.
about to be wild. All right.
Number four. It's not really a hidden gem. It's who's married to this guy? Madonna was married to this guy. Um, he did Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Ooh.
But the one he made after that, Snatch.
What? Okay. Now we here. Now we here.
I
And
go with Snatch.
I'm mad. I didn't. Oh my god. Why the
This is
fuck
why I
you
didn't
didn't
want
bring
to
it
tell
up?
you my list.
Oh my god, bro.
Dude,
That's my
every
shit.
everybody brought it. The fucking guy, Vinny Jones, with the guys robbing the check cashing place with the fucking chick with the shotgun. Brad Pitt as some weird gypsy dude
Oh my,
that knocks people
bro,
out with one hit.
bro. The time for sure, for sure. The time for her. The time for.
Dude,
You
that
like
was
dags? You like dags?
the Dags.
Dags?
The
That,
fucking guy feeding people to pigs. Like that
oh, brick
movie,
top. Brick top, bro.
dude. That
Bro.
everybody, that whole get like that was a shit show of gangsters, but it was like one of the like so well written. Everybody was just great in the movie. Like that's why I think Snatch. That's at my number four. That's like one of my favorite movies.
Mm, all right. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. That's yeah. I like that one. I like that
Told
one.
you, man. My list is
All right.
official.
All right. I like that one. All right. So I'm gonna go with for my number four, the town.
Okay.
The town. But and this is post uh J Lo and shit, right? Everybody written him off. You know what I'm saying? The Geely bullshit. He can't act what he doing in Hollywood. He came through with the town and shut shit down. When he walked in that room and said, "Hey man, you gotta go somewhere. You gonna hurt some people. I can't tell you about it. You gotta ask me about it later." Nigga said, "Who called we taking?"
Yeah,
What?
that's a rider right there. That is a true rider.
That
No questions
no
asked.
facts, facts. So the town is like my number four. Like it's one of
Yeah,
those. It's one of those movies. No matter like if I can't find anything to watch, if I'm just flipping through channels and that shit's on, I gotta watch it.
bro. It's just a good bank robbery scenes, good story,
Mm.
good like all the A, B, and C stories are all good.
Yes, it wasn't.
Yeah,
It was the plot wasn't so fucking complex you couldn't follow along. It was more character based.
yeah.
Like you was invested in the characters. That's why like yeah, I fuck with the town. Town
Fucking
is the
gutter ass fucking Irish dudes just robbing and stealing. Wow,
hell yeah, that's the shit.
that was a good movie. Okay, that's dude. Your list is solid. I can't even talk shit on it. All right, I'm on to my number three. This might be controversial for a number three spot. Goodfellas.
How does what? Hold up. Goodfellas number three,
Goodfellas is number three.
bro,
It's one
bro.
of my favorites. It's number three because I still think there are two movies that I enjoy more than Goodfellas.
I, bro. I really just want to hang up this call right now, bro.
Don't hang up, man.
I'm
That's
really
the
upset,
point. It's all subjective, man. So I like how you see it.
bro.
Come on, I'm just busting your balls. What are you doing? Why
Hey,
you getting
yo,
fresh with me?
am I fucking clowning you? What did I do to make you laugh? What is so fucking funny about me? Funny to go to mine. No, fuck that shit. Explain why that shit at number three.
I love the movie
You
but
gotta give me more than that.
I do have this weird hipster thing where if too many people like something, I start to dislike it. But I don't dislike the movie. I love Frank Vincent in it. Joe Pesci, he's good in everything. Like he plays the same dude and everything, but he's good as that guy. Ray Liotta is good, even though he plays a snitch in the end. Just the entire cast of characters, like it's Scorsese, so it could have been lower. I'm saying that I could have put it lower, but I put it at number 3 because it was good. It was good teamwork. It was good. It wasn't super violent, and it had good Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci was the star of that movie for me.
All right, all right. I argue
He has
with
the
you
most
because,
iconic scenes in that movie,
bro, it. You know
except for
what,
the shower scene with Ray Liotta.
bro? That,
Pause.
bro. Hey, yo. Oh,
No, but he's like
what?
Tommy when they robbed the airplane.
The Latanza heist. Yes, I
Yeah,
know that shit. Fun fact. Um, my father actually knew all the members of that heist because he used to work for the Genovese at one point.
statute of limitations expired, so you can
Well,
say that.
he yeah, he passed away. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna tell he ain't what they gonna do to him now. But yeah. I don't know shit what happened to the rest of the money. Just to let you
Get
know
that?
that.
Yes, please say that out
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah,
So
because
we don't.
I promise y'all, because shit, I would have all these bills I got, goddamn. But shit, yeah, that shit fucked me up. That shit made me real mad. But all right, my number 3. This one gonna be controversial because honestly, I wanted to put it like at number 2 because I watch this movie religiously at least 2 to 3 times a year, and I don't even care if y'all agree with me or not.
Better not be Scarface, dude. I swear to God.
Paid in full.
Oh, okay. Is that's gangsters?
They was organized. They
Yeah,
was
they were
organized.
organized. Had some very quotable quotes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
All right.
no steak, no lobster, no nothing. You don't eat nothing. You don't eat
Okay.
nothing, B.
And Cameron did a good job. He's not a bad actor. He's pretty good.
He played the role of a backstabbing friend so perfectly that
Yeah.
people hated him in real life for years.
Yeah.
For years, they hated him.
Yeah,
Bruh.
he's I would give him that. Like he did a good job in that from just being the dude that raps to actually being in a movie and performing next to real actors.
Facts.
He did a good really good job. Oh, Hayden Full, okay.
Now,
Hayden for number 3. Okay.
yes.
All right. So I'm not gonna feel bad at all about my next 2. Not at all.
All right.
Even though I got no beef with Peyton Full, but like gangster list, I wouldn't expect that in the top 5.
That's my preference.
That's your preference. Like as
You
you said.
you fucking named a foreign film nobody heard of.
I've heard of it.
The,
It's real. It's got a goddamn IMDb page.
you named you named a
It's
foreign
got an
film.
IMDb. It's got an
You
IMDb page.
you and the cast alone know that movie exists.
It's me.
Nobody outside of Taiwan knows that movie exists,
All
bro.
right. Well, you're gonna be upset when you watch the movie. Like, damn, this shit was dope.
All right, what's the name of it again?
Infernal Affairs.
Infernal Affairs. All right, that shit. I promise that shit on Tubi. That shit is not on no
It's
real
not on
streaming
Tubi.
network.
It's not gonna be on Tubi. I swear.
Okay, okay. All right,
You gotta
all
get
right.
you gotta go to the on a YouTube journey where it's just numbers, where there's no more words anymore. It's just straight numbers. That's how they list the movie, and you'll find
Bruh, I am not looking for phonetic alphabets on YouTube to find this fucking
it.
movie. You better put that shit in the Discord with a secure link. I'll watch that shit.
Oh man, shit. All right. Well, I guess I'll say my number 2. All right, my number 2 is
Oh shit.
Road to Perdition.
Number 2 with Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. When the mobsters are chasing him and his son down because he saw the murder, and it's just well, this is based off like a Japanese manga Bear and Cub, I believe, where it's just a dad look. There's a bunch of movies where it's just a dad looking after their son, and they get into a bunch of crazy shit. And you got to teach your son to be a man because that's all you got left. So I always thought this was just a good fucking like gangster movie.
I'm not mad. Not mad at it.
It's a
So,
fucking weird. It's a
so
weird choice.
surprised to say the least. Not mad. Um, wouldn't honestly, I wouldn't have that movie in my top 10. That's just me.
All right, that was one of
That's
my. That's one of my favorites.
no. The first one you named was the Wild Joint.
Which one?
The fucking Internal
Oh shit!
Affairs.
I even got it. I
Oh
even
my
got
god.
this shit right here
Oh my god.
on.
You got the steel book?
Not just regular Dolby Digital DTS. I do have the movie though, like the actual DVD box, not even the bootleg joint with the Sharpie marker on it. I got the real movie.
Oh my god. All right. All right. All right. My number two, uh, if you would. I was debating. I was actually debating this. What the because with me, it's all about watchability. So if I could rewatch a movie a certain amount of times, that's why these. This is like that's why it's my list, right? So with that being said, damn, this shit gonna hurt a lot of feelings. Um, because the fact that we didn't put Godfather nowhere on this list is crazy right now.
It's overrated, man.
Uh, hey, gotta go with Denzel, bro. American Gangster. Got
Okay, I'm not mad at that. That's a good fucking gangster
got it.
movie. It's
Gotta
with
go with American
gangsters in the
Gangster.
title.
That shit. Because the fact that the the last scene alone, the second to last scene alone, was the reason why that shit like in my top five. When he said, "No nigger in 100 years was able to do what the American Mafia did."
Hey, he was a
That's
fucking.
raw, bro. That motherfucker was tight. He was like, "How the fuck these monkeys are able to do what?" All right,
Damn. Who was he make? Who was he supposed to be playing in that? What was the
he
real
was
guy's name?
Frank Lucas,
Frank Lucas. Yeah,
which
yeah.
which which crazy enough,
Mm,
it's a lot of street dudes. If you look at the documentary, that don't believe like it's fantasized. Like they say he was never really Bumpy Johnson's friend. He was his driver.
okay,
Bumpy Johnson never dealt with him. But going by official court records and whatnot, he did so to one of he was like the top kingpin in New York history.
okay. Yeah,
So
I know some of that stuff wasn't embellished because I know I did. They did like a behind the scenes thing, and the dude who's who was Cuba Gooding Jr. Nicky Barnes.
yeah,
Like I
Nicky Barnes.
saw the actual picture of him being like the actual Nicky Barnes being that flamboyant fucking
Hmm.
big fur coat type of dude. So
It's
that was real.
it's actually a documentary on Amazon Prime. Highly recommend it. Um, Kind of long winded. Nicky Barnes, they actually got him out of witness protection. They got him out of WITSEC, and he was talking cold cash shit about Frank
I
Lucas.
bet.
He's like, that nigga ain't ever sold that shit. I controlled everything from 101st to 142nd. He was mad as shit. But
Well,
yeah,
there's no Nicky Barnes story except for the
yeah.
documentary.
I
Damn.
wonder, I wonder why they never made a Nicky Barnes movie.
They could. It'll be on Tubi, but it'll be good.
Ah,
It'll be
how much
it'll
drugs
be
he
there.
sold, bro? That shit. At least Netflix, bro. Don't play him to Tubi.
Nah, you can. Nah. He's yeah. All
Cause
right,
if
yeah. Nicky
cause if it's on
Barnes good.
Tubi, it's not gonna be Cuba Gooding Jr. playing him. It's gonna be his brother. It's gonna be the one from Baby Boy
No,
playing Nicky Barnes.
nah. He's a good actor. Omar Gooding. Omar Gooding. I like Omar Gooding. He was good in Hang with Mr. Cooper
Bro, all right, go to
and
your number one. Say your number
Baby
one.
Boy.
We're not
I like
going
him
there.
in Baby. Dude, he was crazy as shit in Baby Boy. All right, number one. Um, shit. All right, this is gonna be it's obscure. Uh, But if you've seen the movie, you're not going to hate it. This is starring the late great my cousin Paul Walker, Running Scared.
I seen that movie actually.
Dude, when he's
Found
fucking around with the Russian mafia and his
found it quite
fucking
enjoyable.
neighbor's kid shoots like one of the mobsters by accident, and he's going around town all night trying to get this fucking gun back.
Mm.
Dude, this
I,
movie, it's not huge. It wasn't huge, but the story itself is so fucking crazy. And the Russian mobsters are like the Russian mobsters I know. They're fucking wild,
bro,
allegedly.
bro, that's your preference.
That's my number one. I can watch that
You
movie
you're
every
fucking
day.
insane though, bro. Like, look, yo, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Goodfellas my number one.
Okay,
Goodfellas is by
it's
far
my number one
the
too.
the best gangster movie ever created, bro.
Okay,
Like,
I'm not mad at
like,
that.
bro, you got that shit number three though.
I know it's so great. It's in the top five. It's still great. You think it's a number three team in the league? A bad team? No, I just don't see him as number one. That's all.
So you treating the great movie like Goodfellas like the fucking Sixers. Don't do that shit.
Not like the Sixers.
Don't do that shit. You treating them like they can't get past the second round, bro. That's fucked up.
You're just trying to be mean now. That's just mean. You didn't have to do all that, man. You can just
Nigga, my
critique my
my
choices.
my team is the Hawks. Nigga. Like we
Just
never go to the finals. What are you
just
talking
critique
about?
my team. You can
Yeah,
critique the team without being mean to me.
but, you know
It's
what?
okay.
I apologize. You're right. You're right. My fault, bro.
Nah, they ain't going nowhere, man. Them bro, they stop hard at the fucking goal line. Like, nah,
The,
I can't. I can't. I'm
nah,
scared.
and that's what Goodfellas don't do from beginning to end. From the very jump, you hear that shit pull over. What the? Oh, he's still alive. Bah, 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 bah. All my life, I wanted to be a gangster. Doom, doom, doom.
And that's
What?
how it starts. Yeah, that's how it starts.
What? Come
Yeah,
on,
that's a
man.
good movie. It is. I
Come
mean,
on,
Scorsese.
man. Like,
Anything Scorsese is going to be good. And you got Ray,
except
Ray
Shutter
Liotta.
Island. Except Shutter Island.
Shutter Island was good.
That shit was basuda.
It was, dude. He was crazy at the
That
end.
was basuda. That was the worst
All right.
fucking Scorsese movie I've ever seen in my life.
Nah, it was good. It
And it
was
had
good.
Caprio in it. That shit was basuda.
And fucking Mark. It had the fucking Hulk in it. And
So,
was it Mark
what?
Ruffalo?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Norton. Like he wasn't in that shit.
Nah, and the fat bald guy that always
Oh,
plays
the
a child
Nafio.
molester. Nah, I don't think that was Nafi. That was another fat
What the
bald guy.
fuck? Hold up,
And then
hold up.
and Michelle
No,
Williams was in it.
hold up, hold up. No, we ain't gonna go past that shit. You said dude that always play a child molest. How you get typecast? Yo, we gotta end this
Oh
shit.
no,
We gotta end
dude,
this.
what's the dude's name? Oh, Ben Kingsley's in it. What's the fucking bald
Oh,
guy?
oh shit.
He was like an
Nah,
orderly.
I'm
I
about
don't
to
even see him,
I'm about to Google this shit.
but he
You got me
always.
fucked up.
I mean,
Cash.
yeah, John Carroll Lynch. Look at this guy, man. I wouldn't leave my kid around him.
Cash. Oh, Shutter Island, bro.
He's a good
Hold up.
actor. He's a very good actor, but he plays awful people in movies.
And what's his name?
John Carroll Lynch.
With a name like bro. You know what? You right. He always plays the child.
You looking at his face?
Yes. Oh, shit. That's wild. This motherfucker. Oh, somebody gotta fucking report this man.
All
Shit.
right. You got any honorable mentions that didn't make your top five?
Well, I got an honorable mention, but I don't. Well, that wouldn't be a gangster movie. I think that would be more gangland. So I'm gonna say that one. Um. What's the movie that came out recently?
A
Uh.
gangster movie?
I, the last one Scorsese did. I
The
I
one that
paid.
was like 4 hours?
Yeah,
Oh, with De Niro
based
and Pesci as the young
based on the
people.
book, I paint houses.
Wait, The Irishman?
Yes, yes, love that movie.
Okay, I
Love that
never
movie,
finished. I couldn't finish it. It was just
bruh,
too long.
bruh, bruh,
I'll go back and watch it if it's
bruh.
good.
That shit. And now it's look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know we didn't say Godfather 1 or 2. Those are some long fucking pause,
It's
long fucking movies.
it's cliche.
It, bro, don't say that. We can't say that. We can't say that. It,
It's like what's the greatest movies ever? Godfather. Like that's the immediate thing to say. Like you really
no,
don't have. You only have to think about it.
no. The immediate thing to say among the movie community would probably be Citizen Kane, but I never watched that shit.
I've
Nor
that's
do I
the
feel the
fucking
need to
that's
watch that
Rosebud.
bullshit.
Rosebud.
Man,
Rosebud.
well, fuck it. It was about a fucking a wagon. Fuck that. Fuck that
Yeah.
movie. That shit was garbage. Um, but the reason why I say Godfather 1 and 2, they're long watches, but the intricate stories they told, especially the second one, like how they follow Victor Corleone when he was younger, and then Michael as he's transcending into
Right.
the Don and shit. Like it's a good movie, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's not gonna be my
they're
top
solid.
five though. Cause it's one of those movies where I fucking watch it. I always watch it like on TNT, some shit with the commercials.
Yeah, you can't enjoy The Godfather
I,
like that.
I watch it for like 3 hours. I go to sleep and I finish watching the rest of it. I'm not
It,
sitting down watching them 3 hour movies like that.
like things like The Town, Goodfellas, Snatch, they kind of exist in like a modern society that I can relate to, so
Hmm.
they affect me more. Whereas Godfather, it's like these old fucking Irish dudes in the 30s. Like I can't vibe with
Got
that in any way.
I
So,
got
but like The Town, I would go to fucking Jeremy Renner and be like, dude, these guys are fucking with my sister, bro. Let's go. Like,
facts,
that's like
facts.
I can relate to that. All right,
Oh, oh, honorable mention before you even do it.
go ahead.
Rock and Roller. Forgot about that one.
Rock and roller. What the fuck is that?
The- that's the one with the dude who directed Snatch.
Oh, is that Luke Besson? I don't know. I
It,
forgot
it,
his name.
Ludacris was in that shit. It was basically the same cast, and Jerry and Piven was in that movie too. Rock and Roller. That shit is fire.
All right. Oh, Guy Ritchie. Okay, Guy
I
Ritchie
re-
makes a good movie. That's his name. He was married to Madonna. That's why I keep calling, thinking
yeah,
about Madonna.
but
Oh shit,
anybody,
I remember this movie.
that shit was fire.
Okay,
That
I
shit
know
was
what it is.
fire.
Man from Uncle Snatch.
That nigga,
Okay.
that nigga was a drug addict. He fucking stole a painting, and the whole time these motherfuckers trying to figure out how to get the painting. The dude from 300 was in that shit too. Gerard Butler. That
Okay.
shit had a cast. That shit was dope.
All right. Yeah, Guy Ritchie's got a good resume, man. He makes good shit. It's like funny shit, fun shit, and like it's good. He's a good writer.
Facts.
All right. I got three honorable mentions.
Hmm.
The Town.
Hmm.
I couldn't put it in the list even though I love that movie. I love when that cop just turns away when they get out the car with them, the oops and the nun outfits. He's just like,
Shit ain't my problem.
nah, nah, bro.
I didn't see shit.
What's this? Did I spill these nerds on the seat? Let me look at these. Let me pick this shit up. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all gotta do. All right. It's an obscure movie. Not obscure, but it's a South Korean movie. It's called A Dirty Carnival. It's really good if you watch it. It's a really good gangster movie. The guy's trying to get out of being a gangster, and but they keep trying to pull him back in because he's trying to take care of his little sister.
Mm.
It's a good movie. It's really good. It's hella violent too. And then for my final one, another South Korean movie, Bittersweet Life, with my boy Lee Byung Hun. He's a gangster. This guy's in everything I love, man. He's such a good actor. Um, he's also trying to get out of being a gangster, and he just keeps getting pulled back in.
Bruh, do you just hate Western films?
I do a little bit. Yeah, I do. There was a time for like maybe 3 or 4 years where I never watched anything that was produced in
oh,
America. I watch nothing but Korean, Japanese, and Indian movies.
Oh damn.
That's when I first discovered like torrents and news groups. So I was just downloading all these movies. I'm like, yo,
I,
these shits are crazy.
I don't want you to get you in your Bollywood bag, bro. We good on that.
Ich bin
I
alle, yo, King Manarena.
can't.
I've got a girl in the village back home.
we get we are canceled before we start.
Nah, it's cool. But one of the best fucking movies that came out last year, fucking RRR. It had the Bollywood shit in it. That movie was fucking fire.
Hmm.
So maybe it'll show up on the best action movie list, as it should. But yeah, that'll be the top fives for gangster movies. We picked that's a tough topic, man. It's hard to
It is.
whittle them down because there's stuff you're supposed to have in there, and people get upset if you don't have it high enough.
Yeah. We try to keep it concise as much as possible, and the criteria was if we say gangster movies, it has to be like organized crime.
Yes,
So now as far as gangland, we'll say that for another topic because
that's
you
just
already,
yeah, that's just
you already
people
know what my
banging.
number one is.
Menace to Society,
Fuck no, like I'm not even gonna go there. We gonna say that for another
Boys
time.
in the Hood. Is Boys in
Yeah,
the Hood gangland?
no, the,
You wouldn't consider that gangland?
well, probably so. Cause I told you, gangland to me is like period pieces. I would consider Road to Position gangland.
More gangland. All right. Well, gangland is period pieces. My number one's already done.
And then it's gangster, and then it's gangster movies. So
Okay,
it's
so gangsta would be like Menace, South Central.
society, Boys in the Hood, shit like that.
Okay, and some of them cross over
Yeah,
because you can start as a just banging, but you can get organized and become an actual like gangster.
yeah.
So
Now if
yeah,
we now if we do our five worst gangster movies, I I I know it's number one in my book, and nobody gonna tell me any different.
gangster.
Yes,
All right, just
this is by far the worst gangster movie. It's highly
you just got just
overrated.
give it. Can I have a sneak preview? I just want to hear it.
Belly.
Oh God, I totally agree with you.
That
Yes,
shit is so overhyped.
I don't know why people like that. Well, because Hype
That's
Williams made it, but
I don't give a fuck.
why do people like that fucking movie?
That shit's an hour and 40-minute rap video. That shit is garbage. They had three standout performances with uh uh Method Man, DMX,
Don't
and
say Nas. Don't say Nas.
the Jamaican dude. That's
Yes,
the
the
three
Jamaican guy
standout.
was good.
It was a three standout performance. Everybody else, basuda. You
Yo,
can
I'm
throw that
going
whole
to
fucking movie.
Africa. Africa. Yes,
That shit's a fucking meme.
it's
That
bad.
shit's trolling,
Fucking, it's a goddamn fucking a rave, pretty much. It's everybody has white eyes in the movie.
bruh.
Like the whole thing.
The set piece was good. The fucking steady, are you ready? What's going like that
And of
shit? The
course,
opening,
it was the music video. And then
yes,
after that, you gotta fill shit in. And they didn't know what to do.
no, because how you start off from a fucking basically a heist movie? Because that's essentially what it was. It wasn't even a drug movie. It went from a heist movie to a drug kingpin movie to a motherfucking conspiracy theory movie about a fucking nigga who just killed three niggas in a fucking Atlanta on the run, and now he's trying to kill the minister before he delivers the message that's changed black people. That makes no fucking sense to me at all.
It's every movie in one.
That, bro, like, come on,
It,
man.
it sounded like they tried to make Moonwalker, which was just a bunch of videos, but they kind of segued them together with little things
and,
in between.
and that shit
Because
was more fire than that shit.
but Moonwalker wasn't bad. Like the videos were super dope, but like the shit in between, I could give a less about. But yeah, going back to Africa, that's the only part I remember about that movie. T-Boz and Nas.
No, see, come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go back to Africa, bitch.
Yeah,
If you don't shut the fuck up.
you don't. You can go to anywhere in the world. You got
T
enough money.
T-Bob's acting was so bad. I really
He's
think
bad.
she fucked the director to get that part.
I never thought I was in love with T-Boz as a kid, man. But Jesus Christ.
her acting
It's bad. It's really
atro-
bad. Everybody in
atrocious.
there was really bad. The Jamaican dude was actually believable.
Oh yeah, don't
Yeah,
bring scared business to me. You're looking and talking to the roughest
yeah.
Jamaican
I
Damiano.
actually, yeah, I can
That-
believe that Jamaican guy as a real Jamaican guy. But everybody else seemed like they were like reading their lines. Like they say, I ain't got time to memorize this.
And we just go to gloss over the fact that technically, not even technically, actually, fucking DMX was a pedo in that movie, nigga.
Yes, he was.
What?
DMX has had some controversy with his choices of roles and lyrics. I think I was talking to Sin about that. We were talking about suspect DMX lyrics. I was like, that's violently
I,
homoerotic, man.
no, I tell you that shit off the first album when he said, "If you have a daughter older than 15, I'm a raper." Like what? Yes, nigga, I'm not making this shit up. Google that shit, people.
I don't want that in
Google.
my search history. That cannot be in my search history. Nah. Just
I
you
put
saying it.
I put that shit on Facebook. Motherfuckers looked at me like, "Why you bringing that shit up?" Like, nigga, he
He
said it.
said it. He said it. It's on an album.
He a cool dude. I met him. He was at my aunt's house for a housewarming. Like he used to live in Spartanburgs.
Okay.
So he was there, like he was cooking fucking crawdads and fucking lobsters in a fucking crock pot and shit.
A crock pot.
Yes, bro, like a big ass crock pot and shit. Like
Not
he was
a stock pot where
a
you
stock pot.
boil
Yeah,
it.
yes, thank you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Because a
So yeah,
crock pot's what
oh,
old
I'm
fucking
tripping.
ladies
I'm
use
my bad then. I'm
to
tripping.
make beef stew.
But he was there. He was like he was boiling all that shit. He was on that shit, and then he was grilling at the same time, and like motherfucker was
Okay.
out there with cameras and shit, taking pictures with him and shit. But motherfucker mad cool. But I was like looking back, I was like, hold up, this nigga said some of the wildest shit in
He
history.
does. Yeah,
God
yeah. The
damn.
son is they were just angry and like just unnecessary. Yeah.
He R.I.P. DMX respectfully. He was
RP
a
DMX. Yeah.
he was a beautiful tortured soul, but that nigga said some wild shit in his
Yeah.
rap.
And he had one of the hardest fucking rap songs ever. Fucking Stop Being Greedy. Fucking still bangs. That beat is insane. And
That whole
the dueling DMXs is fucking dope.
yeah.
So great song. I can't condone what everything he says. I won't. I won't. Oh, the niggas has been to jail before. Suck my dick.
Hey yo,
Like no,
hey yo.
no. But I was just there for a DUI. I was just there one day,
Oh,
Mr. X. I mean, I didn't have to. They didn't make me stay. I just had to get my wife to come pick me up.
oh my god, bro. Hell no. You
Yeah,
gonna have
that.
you gonna have to kill me. I ain't doing none of that shit. Fuck that shit. Do the
No.
outros, nigga. I can't. I'm laughing too
Okay.
much.
All right. That's it for the top fives. Join us next time for more of your favorite top fives, subjective, of course, with some laughs, maybe a few giggles, an all around good time with your good friend
And the CEO.
and fanatic or the fanatic. You can find AntTheCeo on Twitter at,
Nah, no, you can't. Fuck it.
okay, you can find
We on
AntTheCeo.
threads now, baby.
You can find
AD underscore
AntTheCeo. Yes, please.
AD underscore brought us on threads. We live in a fuck you, Elon. We here now.
All right. I will be joining threads as soon as this ends, and you will find me at the fanatic215. Thank you for joining us. And may you and all those around you have a lovely day, and may the wind be at your back. I'm Terry Gross, and this is Fresh Air. No, that's it. Yeah.